Scorpio, hello, welcome. This is your girl Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do a reading, a predictive reading for the month of October 2025. This is going to be a love and career money reading. First, we'll look at love for those that are currently involved and then singles. And then from there, we'll go into money and career. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and begin. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. I've already blessed the deck, Scorpios, so we're going to go ahead and get right into this reading. Let's do this. All right, Scorpio, first we're going to start off with love, looking at those currently involved, and then we'll go to singles, and last we'll head off to look at your money and career. Let's begin. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Scorpio and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance now until the end of October 2025? We have the Empress, Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and underneath the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, as well as the Magician. This is somebody that really wants to get control of the situation because you're someone who's like family to them, someone that, you guys have a lot of history with. But this is also someone that has really broken your heart. Some of you guys, they could have broken your heart due to a third party. That's for some of you. But others of you, it was just this person's beliefs. This is someone that typically, goes about relationships in their own agenda. And this feels like someone that's coming back to you or wanting to build with you after realizing the grass was not greener on the other side. Yeah, they know they did you wrong. I think this is someone that's acknowledging they should have chosen you and not these karmics. They realize your value, your worth, and they know like they shouldn't have slept on someone that is everything that they want. So now they want to be more generous with you, more supportive, more understanding. But you don't feel the same at all. You're someone who feels as if this is a situation that's gotten out of hand and you're exhausted fighting for it. Yeah. I don't even think this person knows, Scorpio, how much you've thought about giving it another chance, only to step back and realize that it's going to be a very painful experience if you were to drop your guard and date them again. You still have emotions for them, though. You still, have feelings for them. But I don't think you think it's a good choice to go back to this person because of how they've treated you before. That's what's holding you back. This person wants to at least get your attention. If they can at least get your attention and show you that they can be a little bit more understanding and generous, then maybe they can convince you to give them another shot. But we'll see. Let's look at this person more deeply. Scorpio, let's see how this person truly feels about you. By the way, this person could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, could be any sign, of course, but that's the main energies coming through. So how does this person truly feel about Scorpio right now in this moment? 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Page of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that really feels like they need cooperation from you, but they're just very stuck with how to come and approach you to let you know this, that they want to be cooperative with you, but they need your support. They need your support. Yeah. So this person may not necessarily believe that they need to be honest about their intentions. Because this is someone that's operating out of a sense of unsure energy, unsure of where this can go, unsure if they can manifest this 10 of Pentacles, unsure if they can get stability in this. And what I notice about this person's feelings is there's not a lot of cups. These are Pentacles, Scorpio. These are someone saying, I need stability in my life. You bring a sense of stability in my world. And I'm more concerned with that experience versus love. But they can't tell you that. They can't tell you that when they're with you, you give them security, stability, peace, balance. It's all about how you make them feel. That's what I'm noticing. And what they can receive from you. But as far as them pouring all they got to you, they're not ready to risk it. This is somebody that is just totally comfortable with just doing enough to keep this relationship going, but also having a hard time figuring out how to even do that. Because this is someone that likes a lot of control. Remember, the first words I said in this reading was, this person wants to get control of the situation. So I think they feel like now that you're standing in your power, you're standing in your truth, they feel like things are getting out of control here and they're feeling stuck. Yep. No risk. No risk is worth taking here for them. They have to make sure that they're not going to be the one to lose. So the way they feel is, we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it. But they do feel like, you know, they got to show up with something. They can't show up empty-handed, but they need you to be on the receiving end of just a conversation first, and then let's build from there. So what is their intentions after that? What is their intentions after all that, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Swords. And the Page of Cups. So, of course, I mean, they're going to hold back. They intend to hold back, and then at that point, if you open up to them, they're going to decide if they want to have forward movement and apologize and take it from there. But notice their energy is giving across like a very small offer, a page of cups. So this tells me when it comes to emotions and love, they're very underdeveloped. They're not very knowledgeable of how to show up in a romantic relationship appropriately. This person is someone that's possibly so used to people doing for them, giving to them, supporting them. Remember, I said it's all about them. So when you showed up in their life, you may have noticed this, like, hey, are you going to do more? It's too much of a risk. They're not ready for that yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person does the same thing that they've done before. They're going to self-sabotage this opportunity regardless, I'm hearing. And they feel okay with that. Doing the same thing they've done before, which is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, but expecting different results. Let's see what's up with that. It feels like the same thing, different results. So why is this person not changing for Scorpio? Because this is somebody that doesn't want to get wrapped up in being too emotionally invested. This is somebody that's very cold and someone that they thrive off of drama. I don't know what that means, but they thrive off of drama. So I don't know what the drama means to you, like they play games. Yeah, like it feels like a power thing. It feels like I will punish you if I have to, or I'll pull away if I have to. I'll argue with you if I have to. I'll go cold and silent if I have to. And the only way this person can be in that energy is if they have this shield up and they have their heart guarded, and they are very closed off. And that may have been the thing you've experienced before with this person, Scorpio. And if that's the case, they're going to repeat that same cycle. Yeah, and be totally okay with it, because as long as they're feeling loved by you, they're good. They're good with giving you a page of cups, which is like flirtatious energy. Saying, oh, you look handsome, you look beautiful, and give you a kiss, giving you loving, all of that, but not going deeper, not falling deeply in love. No, very selfish person. Yeah, not good. All right. So let's look at your feelings for this person. Let's see, how do you feel about them? If you guys are enjoying the reading thus far, go ahead and hit the like button. Show your girl some love, especially if you're resonating with these messages. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Scorpios, for coming from a fellow Scorpio rising. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Honestly, how does Scorpio feel about this person? Three of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we've got the Moon in the reverse, as well as the Six of Cups. You you had a fear of letting go of this person. You didn't want to, in other words. You didn't want to let this person go. But waiting on this person, going back to this person, all of those types of things are not going to really serve you. Like, truly. And I think this person did a great job of getting in your head and confusing you for a very long time, Scorpio, which is why you gave them so much time to get their crap together. So you feel like right now in this moment, you're waiting for the ball to drop. Meaning you're waiting for this person to show up and show their ass, because you already know. You've pretty much figured them out. I think you've done your homework and you already know what you're dealing with. This just is going to serve as a confirmation of what you already know, that it's going to be a bad opportunity to revive and repair this relationship. So yeah, like the days are over of you waiting for this person to change. The days are over of you kind of sitting back saying, what's really going on here? No, it's you saying, I'm going to be focusing on myself. But you're kind of waiting to see what this person's going to do next. Some of y'all sitting back like, I already know this person's going to show up and say something. I'm just waiting. Like, it's going to be a matter of time. They probably going to say something pretty soon. All right. You guys are right. What else? Give me some more about Scorpio's feelings. Yeah. It's like you're not telling this person anything. I don't think you're saying anything to this person, but secretly, it almost feels like a game to you. But it's not a game. It almost feels like you're just like, okay, I just want to see what this person say something, and then when they show up and say something, yeah, I already know. I already know. I already know. Yeah. And when they do show up, I'm getting the way they approach you or text you or call you or whatever they're going to do. It's going to make you feel like, yeah, yep, they haven't changed. And you're going to cut that thing off real quick. Yep. No forward movement. Nothing. There's nothing else to build there for you. But let's see. What is your intentions moving forward? What is Scorpio's intentions moving forward here? Yeah, Six of Cups. You intend to, come to the realization with the Six of Cups, King of Swords in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse. You've come to the realization that you weren't thinking clearly in the past. And I think that is the thing that's kind of like been holding you back with this, because this person has really got in your head. And deep down, no matter how much memories you guys shared, the bad outweighed the good. And as you replay everything, it's just not a good cycle. Yeah, it's not a good cycle that's worth waiting for. And I think it even hurts you more because some of you guys noticed this person didn't chase you, didn't call you in the time that you thought that they would when you first broke up, or something like that. I don't know. Y'all just make it make sense where it fits. Yeah, you really had love for this person. And so for you, when it comes to respect, I'm getting the word respect. You don't feel respected by this person at all. You feel like they kind of disrespected your feelings and how you showed up here. So it's taken a lot of strength for you to just push your feelings away and just accept it for what it is, because you do deserve better than this, especially considering I'm seeing you were very loyal, you were very committed, and this person just kind of took it for granted. And that's where you just feel like, wow, really? And you started putting all the pieces together from the past that told you, yeah, if I were to go back to this person, it would be way too risky. I would actually be a damn fool. I would be lowering my own sense of self-worth and standards to go back to this. So yeah, you don't have any interest in that. But this person has a hold on you mentally, because most Scorpios, you guys like to crack the case. So to crack this case, you still have some unanswered questions. And so it just kind of puts you in your head a little bit. Eight of Swords, the Moon in reverse. You're trying to get out of your head and not worry about it, but you can't help it. It's kind of held you captive for a long time. But be careful with that energy though, Scorpio, because it'll hold you back and block new opportunities coming in. All right. We're going to move on to the singles on the live. Do we have any single Scorpios in the room? Singles. Big shout out to the Scorpios that made it to this live stream. We have Leah. Hello, Leah. We have Eric. Hey, Eric. We got Yee. Hey. We have Lisa and Keita holding it down. I also see we have David here Franco, hello, hello. And other Scorpios watching in silence. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Monica's here as well, and so is Shay. Hey, hey. And Frederick. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Frederick. All right, let's do this, guys. Brooke, Spirit, tell me about single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. Who is coming towards single Scorpios for the month of October 2025? Justice in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. The Fool in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords as well as the Emperor. Okay. You know, I'm getting that you may have two options coming your way. Two options coming your way. One being a past person and one being a new person. All right. This King of Swords, I believe, is going to be your new person. And this Emperor is going to be your past person, okay? Let's clarify. Tell me about this King of Swords. So this King of Swords is somebody that is going to be moving in a lot of fear. They're going to overthink this situation with you. And they're going to think that there's a strong possibility that you guys may have issues like they did in their past. But they're going to enjoy the attention that you give them and maybe just want to come in for like a passionate opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And that's just about it. I'm not, yeah. So that's kind of what they're thinking. They're kind of overthinking it, but they're very attracted to you. And that's kind of where we are with it. Now, your past person coming up as this Emperor, right? And they too are very attracted to you, wanting attention and maybe wanting to build another opportunity with you with another relationship. The problem with both of these energies, Scorpio, I'm going to be honest with you. You feel like both of them are very risky business. Okay. I think ultimately you're going to look at both opportunities as being a risk and something that you're just not really interested in pursuing. So you're going to kind of just pull back and be to yourself. Yeah. Justice in the reverse, clarifying that the Nine of Wands reverse and the Eight of Swords. It's all exhausting you. It's all exhausting you. You're like, yeah, no. You don't want the past person. You don't want somebody coming in and just hit it and quit it. You ain't got time for all this. Like, it's foolishness. Foolery. So, yeah, you're going to be stressed out. You're like, hey, I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to go the responsible route, Mika. And I'm trying to use a very slow, gradual approach in this dating scene. And these folks stressing you out. They stressing you out. Already stressing you out. But you're still hopeful. You're not giving up. You're just saying, I'm tired. I'm tired. And especially tired of like going back to karmics. You know, a lot of you guys would say, I don't want to do the past person. I don't want to do people that's just coming in to play games. Like, you ain't got time for it. Yeah. You don't want to go back to pain, heartbreak, someone that's going to maybe even leave you for a third party. Because whoever this King of Swords is, I feel like this is somebody who you're going to feel the energy of them being very standoffish, not very emotionally invested, not really in it to win it. And it's going to irritate you. It's going to make you kind of feel like, hey, are we going to really take liftoff or not? And so you're moving slow. You're moving slow with them. And then it starts stressing you out because you get this energy that this person's not really trying to build nothing with you. They're just trying to, you know, have a little fun with you, and you're not with that. Some of you guys may be with it, but you know, you're just not going to stay with it too long. It is a Scorpio read. Some of y'all be like, hey, but y'all definitely want this other person. Oh boy. Tell me some more about this Knight of Pentacles energy. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's just like you saying, I don't want to take further action with these fools. Like, it's a no, Mika. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I understand. I get it. Could be you or your past person could be an Aries. I got a lot of fire, a lot of air. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. And a new person as well. Doesn't have to be. That's just the main energy. Now, let's see if anybody else, Scorpio's coming towards you. Because y'all going to be a hot commodity in October. Y'all going to be looking cute and stuff. And handsome. So it's very much possible you guys will be getting a lot of attention in the month of October. Let's see. Anybody else coming towards Scorpio in love and romance? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Swords. Ah, a lot of swords, a lot of thinking, a lot of stress. And underneath the deck, we got the Three of Pentacles. You're stressed out because you're like, nah, now. Yeah, you're just going to take a nap. You tired. That's about right. I'm a Scorpio rising. You about tired of these fools. Yeah. I think the problem is cooperation. You want an equal. You want a teammate. You want a partner. You want something that can be long-standing, that you can build. You don't want to put yourself in any type of situation where you're blinded by the attention. Remember I said you'll get a lot of attention. You will. A lot of people notice you, reach out to you, talk to you, be like, hey, sexy, hey, beautiful, hey, handsome, hey, all that. But these are not the types of opportunities that you feel like you want. Be careful of this though, Scorpio, that you're not limiting yourself or you're not closing yourself off, because I'm also getting for some of you guys, you may be turning down really good opportunities as well. So be careful with that. I know I have that problem, but be careful. Don't be like Mika. Don't turn down good opportunities. Yeah, you're just not going to be satisfied with these people. All right, so that's what I have. That's the main energies there. Let's look at your money and career now. Michael says, so bubbly, love your energy, spirit, and smile. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And Dan says, I love everything about you. See, I'm a Scorpio rising, already getting people giving me attention. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Scorpio, y'all gonna be hot commodities too. Your energy, you're gonna exude this sexy seduction. All right, let's do it. Money and career. I appreciate the love though. Thank y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Money and career for the month of October 2025. Five of Cups. Three of Cups in the reverse. And the Hermit. Okay, underneath the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may just be trying to recover and repair your finances during this month. Just getting yourself back to a better space. So I think you're going to really be very strategic about how you're doing things. I'm getting like a Scorpio saving, and just building. If this is a career reading for you, I think you're going to feel like you're not getting the type of support that you need, and you're going to just try to make do the best you can on your own. I'm getting like a lot of solitude, a lot of reflection, a lot on your own, just doing your own thing, not really depending on others, because you're focused on trying to repair and get yourself to a better space. And you don't need distractions. Definitely taking actions to repair whatever you're going through with your finances. Can you give me some more on this Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah. Some people may call you as being a little bit selfish or standoffish, or they may say, well, dang, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to have no fun. And you're like, no, I'm trying to, get my money right. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. You making money moves. Making money moves. So nothing wrong with that. All right. I think that's the reading you need to hear, Scorpio. Let me know. Did y'all like the reading? I would definitely appreciate a like and some feedback, Scorpio. Leave me a comment down below if you would like to share your story. I always love hearing from you guys. And here on this channel, I always reply back to every single comment. That is what I do. So let me know your thoughts. And don't forget that I currently have readings on sale, 20% off. So if you would like a personal, you can check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. Until next time, collective, join me tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I'll be back doing an all signs reading with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful Sunday evening, and take care of yourself, collective. Namaste.